Hi everyone, today I'm posting my first video on my YouTube channel. I will be posting a little bit of everything such as unboxing, gaming, film review, etc. Enjoy this video. So this is my top 5 creepiest Spider-Man variants. Number 5. Spider-Man from Earth 11580. Peter Parker, a talented student, was invited by Max Model to visit his advanced company, Horizon Labs. Peter went with his best friend Gwen Stacy. During the visit, they witnessed an experiment where Model exposed a group of spiders to radioactive particles to alter their genetics. Accidentally, Peter fell into the spider colony and was seemingly eaten. However, instead of dying, the spiders merged together and absorbed Peter's mind. They took on the identity of Spider-Man and started wearing a costume. This new entity fought against crime in a place called Cruel York. Number 4. Spider-Man Doppelganger from Earth 616. In the Spider-Man Doppelganger universe, Spider-Man Doppelganger is a dark reflection of the original Spider-Man. Created by Magus, an evil entity, the Doppelganger is a twisted version of Spider-Man with a monstrous appearance. Unlike Peter Parker, the Doppelganger's origin differs. Instead of being bitten by a radioactive spider, he is a result of dark magic and science. His powers are similar to Spider-Man's, possessing enhanced strength, agility, and ability to climb walls. However, the Doppelganger lacks the intelligence, moral compass, and sense of responsibility that defined the original Spider-Man. The Doppelganger doesn't have specific love story or background like Peter Parker. He exists solely as a dark counterpart to Spider-Man, driven by aggression and a desire to serve his creator. His purpose is to antagonize and challenge Spider-Man, often appearing as a dangerous foe in battles. While the original Spider-Man upholds the values of justice and protecting innocence, the Doppelganger represents the opposite, seeking chaos and destruction. He lacks the support system and personal connections that Peter Parker has, leading a solidarity and antagonistic existence. Number 3. Spider-Man from Earth 51412. Patton Parnell. A troubled young man lived with his abusive Uncle Ted. He engaged in disturbing behavior, experimenting on animals and spying on his neighbor, Sarah Jane. During a visit to Alcorp Industries, Sarah Jane approached Patton and asked for his help in exposing the company's illegal animal experimentation. Inside Alcorp, Sarah Jane led Patton into a laboratory to free the animals being tested on. Curious about a large red spider, Patton reached out and got bitten. Security dragged him out and sent him home, where his uncle beat him the next day. Strangely, Patton became extremely hungry and impulsively ate a mouse, triggering spider-like abilities. He then ate a cat and transformed into a spider-like monster, attacking his uncle. Later, he confronted a bully and lured a young boy to his house. Sarah Jane arrived looking for the bully and Patton kissed her before biting her neck. Sarah Jane slapped him and Patton transformed further, revealing the spider bites had implanted eggs in his victims. Before he could do more harm, a creature named Morlun attacked and severely injured Patton. As Morlun drained Patton's life force, Sarah Jane escaped. The next day, hundreds of baby spiders emerged from the bite marks Patton left on Sarah Jane's neck. Presumably, Patton was revived when Morlun was stabbed with Totem Dagger, releasing the life forces of all the spider totems he had killed. Number 2. Spider-Man from Earth 9591. Peter Parker, while working at the Daily Bugle to support his college expenses, was bitten by a radioactive spider during one of his experiments. Instead of gaining superpowers like Spider-Man, he contracted a mutant virus. Before showing any symptoms, he unknowingly infected the reporter Philip Sheldon at the Daily Bugle, which tragically resulted in Sheldon's death from cancer. Peter was then isolated and his condition worsened with a spreading rash and hair loss. And last but not least, Zombie Spider-Man from Earth 2149. In the alternate universe known as Earth 2149, Zombie Spider-Man takes place in a dark and horrifying reality. In this universe, a virus spreads, turning superheroes and villains into flesh-eating zombies. Peter Parker, also known as Spider-Man, is among the infected. As a result, he becomes a cannibalistic creature creature driven by an insatiable hunger for human flesh. Unlike his heroic self, Zombie Spider-Man is devoid of humanity and driven solely by his primal instincts. In this universe, there is no love story or personal background for Zombie Spider-Man. He is a mindless and relentless predator preying on a living being he can find. The virus has stripped away his memories, moral compass, and ability to reason. Zombie Spider-Man is a part of a group of infected superheroes and villains who roam the decimated Earth hunting for survivors. They face opposition from the remaining uninfected heroes who are struggling to find a way to survive and contain the zombie outbreak. The story of Zombie Spider-Man in the Zombie Spider-Man Earth 2149 universe is a gruesome and horrifying tale of a once heroic figure reduced to a monstrous and cannibalistic existence. It showcases the devastating consequences of a catastrophic event and the loss of humanity. This is the end of my first video. Don't forget to comment, don't forget to follow my Twitch, Instagram and Twitter, link in bio, and see you soon for a next video.